Alrighty then. We are up and going for our Dark Urge playthrough. Carrying on, I'm working through everything. Give me just... Oh, of course we're just loading. So I believe last time, Alfira died. Murdered at my own hands. You know, that kind of thing. Yeah, so we lost Alfira last time when she died at my hands. The Dark Urge has been interesting. I can already tell this is going to be a very fun playthrough. We're just waiting for the game to load now. I hid the body very well. Let me know if there's any issues with the audio. And I am watching chat. I want to chat with you guys. You know, that's part of the fun of this whole thing for me. I'm also going to alter one of my displays real quick. Go into my display settings. Because I need... Oh, I can't. Because whenever I load up like this, I get bright. I'm pale, guys. I'm about as pale as they can get. It also doesn't help that the game's visibility was all the way up. There we go. Oh man, that also looks so much better. What does Scratch want?
Keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him.
Good.
But I'm glad to have met you.
Of course, everyone agrees that this is the right thing to do. You pet the dog. No matter how evil you are, you pet the dog.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Why? That's right.
I mean...
But why?
Any inspirations?
A great uncle's
This might
name,
be
my
it.
father said. But I just figured he could...
Ooh, ogres.
Tastes like chicken. No chicken. Tastes like fish.
Oh, I think it's Tiefling.
Contain yourselves. This quarrel sours our feast. Besides, tastes like pork. And what surprise is this? Brothers,
Just me.
look
Just me.
here. I have eyed yet another prize. Fortune favors our bellies. Stranger, be you friend or food. The mark is her measure. Show is the brand of the absolute.
I'm one of the Absolute's chosen disciples. We all have guidance. Are you kidding me? Oh, hey, I pass. Excellent.
Indeed. How regrettable that your meat must go unsavored.
Savor the meat.
Food. Not food. Friend.
Let's see.
I've no use for the absolute, or any god. I follow two masters only. Gluttony and greed.
I think in D&D there's a god for that.
Goblins understand my appetites. They sate my hunger for gold. And the rest sate my hunger for meat. Boss Goblin give gold. We check brand. Good deal.
Okay.
No talk.
They really don't get along with each other. Forget goblins. You should be fighting for
By
me.
all accounts, a student of higher commerce and extortion. Make me an offer. Tempt me.
Oh. Okay, we pass it. The game's in our favor today.
A brilliant notion and a boon to my aching belly.
Oh, man.
We have a deal, my tasty kibble. Take my bone horn. Use it when the need arises. Ogre kill everyone around, then Ogre eats them. Well spoken.
Perfect.
Indeed. Ogre kill everyone around. We will keep...
Good. Now we've got a friend. Let's action. Let's assign it. Let's assign this slot. Let's put the horn in it. I don't know when we'll use it, but we will eventually.
You sniffing where you ain't ought to be.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
The only good goblin's dead oh, wow. The other people are not involved in the fight. Well, if they're not involved, I have time to flank. He's...
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Don't waste a step.
I shouldn't waste a spell. I should have, like, Alchemist Fire or something I could throw, don't I? He doesn't have too much health. He doesn't have too much health. Hit him with that.
Did I play games like this in my youth? Was I sweet once?
Never sweet.
With a flick of the wrist.
I got another set of thieves' tools. Double nat 1. Let's try again. And a 2. What are the odds? Got one last set of thieves' tools. I'm just not meant to open the chest. There's another way to open this chest. Will, you're up.
A hero at heart.
Okay, that didn't work.
It's madness.
Lae'zel, don't make a ranged attack. Good. Main hand attack. Keep attacking it. If we can't get in it that way, we'll break it open. Okay, so who needs the haste helm? I actually think I want the haste helm. What do you got
Enough
equipped?
waiting. I crave blood.
We're actually going to grab the Absolute's Bane for you. I don't think we do got other magical items.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Okay.
How many die today? How many die tomorrow?
Oh, something didn't save because we fought them last time. Something didn't save. Yeah, we fought them last time. Oh. Okay, let's get that moonbeam going. Do we take somebody out of the initiative order? If so, who? You got 14, so I could kill you. I think you die on your turn, and it's coming up, so. Perfect. Okay. Then we wild shape. We go bear.
Into the bloody fray. The worms will face
Oh.
No time to waste.
Okay, Will. You've got spell slots, so. Okay, arms of. Oh, you still hit me. Okay, if that doesn't work, then you just do the Eldritch Blast. And you miss. Okay. Okay, well, you. Second wind.
You bow
Hit him.
or you break.
Stop! I know things. If you let me live, I'll make it worth your while. My lot are kept nearby. I can get you inside. No, there's a hidden path. Past the bridge into the camp. Over to the side before you reach the first guards. Easy. No, why?
My face protects me.
And this is why you are a healer. Short rest as well. Loot the body. I think we were gonna. Yeah, I want to keep it honest to what we did last time. Last time we sent the gnome flying. Yeah, last time we sent the gnome flying, so fortunately we got to do it again this time. Like I said, I want to keep it honest to what we did. And then let's loot the camp area. Let's see. Boots of the Speedy Lightfoot. What do those do? Dashes or takes a similar action. They gain 3 lightning charges. That's good for Astarion. When we finally get around to using him, that'll be good for Astarion. It's like all the other goblins fled. I remember he never got the chance to surrender last time. We flat murdered him in one go, and the fight escalated.
Eager for battle.
Mazel. It's in the crate. And a gate.
Light, never quiet.
Assume nothing.
What you doing? No, you're a frontliner.
To do.
Will,
The
you're up.
pride of the gate.
You sniffy wet.
As the symbol glows, power courses through you.
Let's try that again.
A shiver.
Don't.
Or indiscreet.
Make them come to me. Make them come to me. So we can set this. We can kill them once they arrive. Just kill him.
On I go.
Time to
True.
press ahead.
Battle favors the fearless. No time to waste.
You trying to grease us? Really? Like some stuck pigs? Okay.
Make way.
Don't throw ensnaring strike. And it'll work. It's an easy way to get out of the grease. Nice secret flame from here. Yep.
What now?
You still don't have anything you can use. We should have an action, shouldn't we? Yeah, so we can throw something. That didn't work.
Forever dauntless.
Oh, but you're in range.
Today you fall.
Ooh.
I will not be a failure. What should I do?
Oh, don't guidance. Sacred flame.
They're dying for me. All of them.
I want the killing blow. I want the killing blow. Caustic bulb. Here we are.
First step is the hardest.
There's a fire. Who's stuck on Will? It's always Will, isn't it? It is always Will. Come on, man.
My eyes grow heavy. Best to make camp.
It's not and say we didn't. We're not ready to make camp yet.
I have a lot on my mind. And, well, in it.
Gotta explore the village first. Potion of sleep. I think I can throw that at somebody. I'm gonna try that at some point. Throwing a potion of sleep at somebody. See if it works. See, I fully intend to throw those. I don't intend to drink those. I intend to throw those. Let's see here. Let's keep poking around. I mean, I'm glad I know things. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known to use that. All right, I remember this fight. Yep, and he starts waking up friends.
Swift and lethal. On the move.
Can you range attack from this distance? Nope. You can attack that one at that distance. What does he have against Will?
Let's finish this. Have to keep going.
I don't have my channel divinity, so I don't have turn undead. Oh, crap. Okay. Right, because we never rested. Seriously, what is your guys' problem with Will?
These boots have seen everything.
Let's move the moonbeam.
I am fury. I am death.
Okay, main hand attack. Actually, we're going to go with a disarming attack. No. He's at full health. We're actually going to go with a trip attack. And we miss. Okay. Okay, now let's action surge. And try it again. Okay, Will's down. I mean, they succeeded in their goal. Oh, crap, he can't be healed. Okay, well, just come back over.
Got to press on.
Light on my feet.
All right, let's hit that moonbeam. All right, lazy bones. Time to wake up.
Where am I needed?
I don't trust it. Will hit it with a hit it with an Eldritch Blast.
This is my time.
Victory awaits.
No, he's in the middle of that. Do not rush into him.
Talk to me.
Deal the damage.
The pride of the gate.
Everyone gets out. And he beats us on initiative. Wakes up his friend. No, that's just a casket. He's trying to wake up a friend that doesn't exist. I love it. The the buffoon is flummoxed.
Need to find a way forward.
Here, let me help. Oh, there is somebody inside.
Forever dauntless.
My faith will protect me. On my way.
Huh. Yeah, I guess there is somebody inside.
Time to strike. My path be true.
Okay. Come on, bud. Oh, finally realized that I'm a threat, huh? At least one of you did.
This is my time.
Is it, Will? Is it really? Oh, you got some damage in.
Not now. I will
You had one job.
Another step forward.
Fire breath, man. It's a good little attack for me. Now let's get Will fully up.
Shouldn't have made me your enemy.
There's actually something in here. Oh, we actually need to go back to camp. Because I think I'm going to need Astarian's help with this.
So, we're traveling with the famed... I would, but you have so many friends already.
I'm a frontliner. Shadowheart's a frontliner. Lisa can take a break.
Excellent.
You should have his assassin subclass now.
Watch your back.
That's the biggest thing, is waiting for him to get his subclass, because his subclass is what makes us, what I think makes the rogue the what I want him to be. Because I want him to be the assassin. I want him on the initiative. I want the attack rolls, like for surprise. I want everything. I want him to be running the game. I want him just on a murder spree. So he also needs the... He also needs to take something off the Dark Urge. Dark Urge had some arrows. There we go. Perfect. Like I said, we got a pair of frontliners already.
Control. Just.
Speak your name. I do not know if you are known to my master. Step forward and declare yourself an ally. Only a true ally of Ilintoth may pass.
Oh, magic mirrors. I hate them so much.
Of the Zolkir known as Zastan.
Oh.
You are no Zolkir, but are you wise? Tell me. Why
Hey,
not
welcome to the party, Elman.
balsam
We're dealing with the mirror. Just clean the wound.
acceptable? Finally.
Yeah, back to D&D. We're doing our Dark Urge run.
What would it be?
How are you doing this fine?
You seek
This
to
fine
survive.
Thursday. It is Thursday already.
You
Holy
seek
crap!
power.
My brain is not.
You welcome.
I'm exhausted. I didn't sleep well last night, so I'm like, trying to read stuff and not make any mistakes. Yeah, I mean, it's good that you're doing good. I think it's one of those things where getting to the end of the week, you know. I mean, we failed a perception check. There's a trap around here somewhere. I might as well trip it. give it guidance because he needs even more. Yeah, getting to the end of the week, I'm like playing some Baldur's Gate before D&D tonight, so, you know, the usual kind of stuff.
Should be easy.
So, first of all, Baldur's Gate is well worth the investment. It is fantastic. Although at this point you could wait for a sale. I mean, it did win Game of the Year, but I'm not gonna judge it by that because they can get it wrong. But in this case, Baldur's Gate 3, assuming you like turn-based tactical RPGs. That's assuming you like tactical RPGs. Because I realize that that's just not for somebody. If you like D&D, you'll love Baldur's Gate 3. It's just D&D.
A little souvenir.
Ooh, I give it to Astarion. I don't know why I would give it to Astarion. Give it to the Dark Urge. Nothing in the Spider Soak. Oh, you played Baldur's Gate 2?
Hold yourself together.
Well, they keep the quality. I'm one of those people, I never played Baldur's Gate 2. I think it's before my time.
The book is locked tight with no visible keyhole. Only an oval recess in the cover's mouth.
Yeah, it was before my time, unfortunately.
You try to examine the book, but the longer you stare,
I know that'll be said one day about Baldur's Gate 3.
amethyst eyes draw you in.
When they, in 10 years, when they release Baldur's Gate 4.
This tome. Something profane.
Curious. Why don't you take a closer look? I'll observe from back here.
Yeah.
That looks terribly heavy. Why don't you let me carry
It's
it
still
for
fun,
you?
I bet. Like,
We surely shouldn't leave
there's
such a
some
threshold
it
where
depends on the older
anyone
game.
could
I think
stumble
tactical
across it.
RPGs age better than other things. I think they age better than other games because like you're not relying too much on the graphics. I mean, honestly, I'm gonna commit heresy here, but I was not too fond of Fallout New Vegas. Like, that's a game that everyone says is fantastic. It's in the RPG family, but I couldn't get over the the aging of the game. That game aged like that game didn't age well. And my brain's on Fallout because our podcast episode this weekend is going to be on the TV show. And my oh yeah, it'll age like fine wine. Give me just a second. My capture card just malfunctioned, I think. Let's try that. Man, it is not a stream without some kind of scuff. Like, something has to go wrong. Now, let's figure out why my capture card's not behaving. Hey, we're back. I know, right? Elgato lawsuit when? As soon as they can afford it, I'm just getting my audio fixed now. There we go. Okay. Back up and running. Yeah, no, I don't know if it's like one of the cords going bad or what, because this capture card is not behaving. Like, I bought a capture card as well, like the S Plus or something a while ago, and it just would not work. So what am I using? So I'm using the I'm using the HD60S, but I've also got the HD60S Plus there. But that one has not been working for me. I don't know why. It's never behaved. And so I just kind of gave up on it at some point. Both of them are buggy, but at least this one, at least this one sort of works.
That's curious.
Now somebody spots the switch. I can't believe it took this long for somebody to spot the switch in the wall. This is why we need Astarion. He's the only person that can spot a trap or a.
These frontiers delight me as much as any.
Yeah, Elgato, like they've got good marketing, is what it is. They're good at marketing themselves.
I must reek of illicit slime.
Oh.
But think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
Sorry. I haven't actually heard Will and Astarion interact too much because I usually only have one or the other in my party. That's funny. Astarion's just out here complaining.
As you approach, a guttural scream and a succession of quick bangs rattle the door. Then, a low moan. Someone, or something, is having a bit of fun.
Leave it. Whoever's inside doesn't want an audience, and I don't want to fight.
But I want to fight. Shadowheart can disapprove all she wants. I want the fight.
What the hell are you doing?
Yeah, that's a whole lot of it. Is good marketing. Good marketing gets people to buy pretty much whatever, and so when it's the case like this, where their product isn't the best but it looks professional. They are making a half ogre, as you can see.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Just look at my wild shapes. Yeah, they're making a half ogre. Now the bear's going to join the party.
Shouldn't have made
All right, this is why I'm the tank. Let's get the other frontliner nearby. Don't think you can attack from this distance. Hit her with a Sacred Flame.
No holding back.
Well, give me that. Oof. Not a good sign when you miss. Oh, critical hit. Dang, you can deal that much on a critical hit, Astarion? Assassins, man. No, don't hit the healer. What'd she do to you?
Where do I go from here?
No holding back.
Not a knife I'd care to experience twice.
It certainly set my heart to beating. A shame how to still theirs.
To be fair, they attacked us.
The Blade of Frontiers at your calling.
I wanted to search the body, not talk to you. I only got some javelins. There's pork. (4v1). 4v2. Well, it was a 4v2 until I murdered the. Until I murdered that hobgoblin.
Notice a peculiar dagger
I think he was a
protruding
hobgoblin.
from the tough, leathery meat.
Oh, he might not have been a hobgoblin. I can't remember what race he was. Four v 1.5. I'll take that. 4v 1.5. 4v 1.5. Yeah, they didn't really stand a chance there. Don't worry, there'll be some fights where I'm on the back foot.
Your cautious method pays off. The dagger glides smoothly out of the mystery meat.
No, Starian's got a new dagger. We finally got a magic weapon for Astarion. Right, I was gonna give him the oh, is he not proficient? He's not proficient. Dang, I was hoping he was proficient with that so that I could give him those boots so that he can get electric charges pretty often.
I'll ever believe this.
Now when you say it in such a creepy manner, they won't. Nah, we need to go find the we need to go find Karlak.
Do you have someone waiting for you in Baldur's Gate, Astarion? A sweetheart, perhaps?
Not one.
Of course.
My, what manner of place is this? A path to redemption? Or a road to
I've gotten through on a Warlock playthrough.
For your
Level 12 is so much fun.
Beginning.
The Warlocks get so powerful at that stage. You can start cheesing fights with Hunger of Hadar. Or the Hunger of Hagar. The Hunger. I just call it the Hunger.
The cat. Then down came the claw. And
I haven't fought him yet, though.
Was that?
Warlocks are the best. I'm still a Druid fan. Druids all the way.
They do know how to write them in Cormyr, don't they? Well met. I am Raphael.
Druids all the way.
At your service.
Especially
It's
with
not
the
every
different
day one
subclasses, if you know how to play them.
Sinner as yourself. A true bloody pleasure.
They do. They get so powerful. And they usually have the
charmed, I'm sure, in more ways than
usually
one.
they have the
We should have a chat, you and I,
unfortunate
but not
thing
here.
where they outlive everybody.
This quaint little scene is decidedly too middle of nowhere for my tastes. Come.
What do we got?
There, middle of somewhere. The House of Hope, where the tired come to rest and the famished come to feed lavishly.
Ooh.
Go on, partake, enjoy your supper. After all, it might just be your last.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Call it a ninth sense.
I'm
What's
surprised.
better than a devil you don't know?
The surprised face of a dragonborn.
A devil you do. Am I a friend? Potentially. An adversary? Conceivably. But a savior? That's for certain. Easy, easy. I'm here to help, not harm.
See a devil, I go for my
Consider
weapon.
your predicament. One skull, two tenants, and no solution in sight. I could fix it all like that. And what is madness but a denial of reality? Still, I have a feeling you'll change your mind before it's changed for you. Try to cure yourself. Shop around. Beg, borrow, and steal. Exhaust every possibility until none are left. And when hope has been whittled down to the very marrow of despair, That's when you'll come knocking on my door.
Oh, breaking it down.
Such a tease.
This guy has such a punchable face.
I've always wondered what a laughing mind flayer sounds like.
Ooh.
All those pretty little symptoms, sundering skin, dissolving guts, they haven't manifested yet, have they? One might say you're a paragon of luck. I'll be there when it runs out.
Can't afford to stay idle.
Yeah, let's use that channel divinity.
I have such a headache.
What's that?
How is it that he passes the survival check? Gold goblet and thieves' tools. Hey, that's better than nothing. Let's see, what do we got up ahead? We got the knolls.
Someone there. Let's keep to the shadows. Don't look now.
They are surprised. Which means every hit's a critical.
Finding
At least for Astarion.
Nothing will stand in my way. On my way.
To the front line. Oh, you'll be able to throw an ice knife too.
Can't give up. On the move.
Oh no, give us guidance. Astarion's still up. He can hide. He can cutting action hide.
I'll do it my way. What can we rescue?
He missed? Are you kidding me?
Time to move.
Ow, this is gonna hurt. Oh, he tripped on the ice.
Time to push my luck again.
Of course.
Let's end this. I find something
No,
useful.
don't search. Hit him for the sacred. Hit him with the sacred flame. Now Astarion. Go ahead and hide.
No trace.
And sneak attack.
All right. What now?
I know, we search the bodies. Get those hyena ears. Oh, you had 2 on you. Some wine, some fine wine for us. Okay, we're running out of abilities. We're gonna need a long rest
This must be
soon.
where the gnolls attacked.
The creature's eyes roll back in its head, equal parts bliss and agony. Her offals smell irresistible. And while her blood feast has filled her, the hyena is not yet sated.
Come, see, my flesh becomes new flesh.
You hear what comes next before you see it. The sharp snapping of bones and a yelp of pain as her body starts to twist and undulate. You engrave her pained muse upon your heart. Her back arches impossibly, a grace made possible only by it being broken.
I'm still a druid.
You land a swift strike against her skull. She yelps, then goes still. Whatever horrific creature was growing inside the hyena dies along with her.
Oh wait, I'm in range. I can poison spray. Let's kill them before they can get... Where is Astarion? I'm like, where's Astarion? He could be doing so much more here.
With finesse.
Can't afford to let up. Focus, strike true.
All right. I haven't actually tried the badger. Let's try the badger. Oh, it's a giant badger. Yep, now it's a null. Okay, we've got the Dark One's Blessing now. Let's see what I was worried about.
Can you feel death's cold grip?
What do you mean not available this turn?
Be quick.
Starting should be fine. All right. Badger, do badger things.
Battle favors the fearless.
You're kidding. You can't hit anything, can you?
Let's have some courage.
Oh, not a ranged attack. Sneak attack melee. So it'll take him a second to get up. And then immediately bite Astarion.
The place is infested. There must be more later ahead.
They do have a way of popping up when least expected.
This place reeks of blood. Let's go. Before will join us.
You sound hungry, Astarion. Let's see here. Got more hyenas. I do think we actually do need a long rest.
Defender of the people.
Can't give up now.
Yeah, we need a long rest. Make some potions of speed. I also leveled, so level 4. Got us a feat, 2 cantrips, and a deep wrath. 23 health. Let's see. Oh, I can get a new cantrip. Okay, we're finally getting Thorn Whip. We're finally getting what I should have had from the beginning. Could take... No, I didn't do melee attacks. I wish there was something for unhanded attacks. I could take Lucky. Or I can just do the smart thing. Take my ASI. Pump my Wisdom. No, I should take something that levels that and... Because I need to pump it by 1. Alert wouldn't be bad. I can no longer be surprised. Elemental Adept? Oh, welcome back. Sorry, I gotta level up on the main character, so I'm seeing what feat I want to take. Question, and I want to check. I do not have it on Steam. I haven't had the computer to be able to run it, so I've been running it on just the consoles. It works well on the consoles. Sorry, I'm just checking to see if okay. I'm just checking to see if Tavern Brawler works with the Druid's Wild Shape. Yeah. I'm just checking to see if the Tavern Brawler works with the Wild Shape, because that is terrifying if that works with the way I think it does. Okay. Tavern Brawler does work while attacking in Wild Shape. Oh. Oh. Oh, no. Oh, we're taking Tavern Brawler. Because my strength doesn't matter. Yeah, my strength doesn't matter. All that matters is that I'll be able to hit somebody with the bear and get like so much damage. Yeah, because if this works the way I think it is, I think the bear has 18 strength. Yeah, strength 19, so it has a +4, so it'd be +8 damage. And then, of course, you. What do we do with you? I actually do think you take an ASI. Sorry, all the leveling, like, I gotta do it. I could take Sharpshooter, but at the same time, I think I take Sharpshooter later. I think I just take the ASI with Astarium. We get our dexterity to an 18. We get our wisdom to an 18. Yeah, this game's people have I know people, it's the modding community. Like, that's why you get it. Yes, I do. I'm actually a DM. So that when I say like there's D&D tonight, that's because I'm running a game tonight. My party is just they're fighting a cult, they're about to. A cult replaced a small church in a small town, and now they're going in to eliminate it. They finally figured out who the cult are, who they worship, why they started kidnapping people, and now they're on this stage of the fight where they just run in and make their attacks and just try to fight their way through.
Tonight, you can't chase the thoughts of that poor girl you killed.
But yeah, I do play D&D in IRL.
What she looked like as she died.
I run it. My players have been great, though.
Skewered in abject agony. You would have given anything to have seen it. As you jolt awake,
Ooh.
too many questions plague
That dark urge. Better go take a walk. This is where the games
When the
begin.
proud deed of her death was yours, why do you have no recollection of it?
Milady, jubilant day. I have found your vile
Campaigns,
self at
like,
last.
okay, campaigns are difficult. Making a campaign is very difficult. That's why I'm like, I run homebrew, but I don't fault anybody for running modules. I think they're a great tool.
Master. We have been parted so tragically long.
Okay. I don't remember anything. But yeah, so like modules are a great way to go. Depending on what you want to run, they can be tricky. You kind of do gotta do some like a lot of reading beforehand to understand the world before people start making a mess of it, or start editing things like pantheons and that kind of thing.
She reeked across the coast like a piece of dog muck on the road.
Yeah, not much of a difference. Pre-built PCs work fantastically. And it's the same thing for campaigns. And you can literally do research on which ones are good and which ones are bad. You're just like, okay, I know people like Horde of the Dragon Queen, Descent into Avarice, and Tomb of Annihilation. And then, of course, the Curse of Strahd is iconic.
Master will be better soon. A fellow of your fine breeding is never down for long.
So what am I supposed to do with this butler?
I cannot wait until your next act of shameless barbarity. Though I would love to regale you with your past
What?
triumphs.
You can't tell me about myself?
I cannot. I am forbidden to interfere. Our betters will not allow it. Be true to yourself, my lady.
I don't trust it. I don't trust the butler. Yeah, back to D&D though. Just play it out. You know, there's no like. There's so much you can do with pre-built campaigns, and every campaign becomes way different because you always add stuff and you always change stuff. So even the pre-built stuff, that it's never the same. Okay, wait, what does the shroud do? The shroud, once per turn, when you kill an enemy, shroud yourself and become invisible. Astarion, would you like a cloak?
Is that blood?
And I'm gonna be honest, DMing 5th edition is difficult. You're stuck with it? Yeah. It happens. Like, you get stuck with the DM a lot. So like my players have been with me for about 5 years. They're really kind. Don't forget, like, treat the DM well, because I have a rule when I DM. You know, I put into the game as much as my players are willing to. So if they're willing to put a bunch into the game, I'll put a bunch into the game, And so far they've run with it, except for a couple of players who don't. But, you know, they're interact. So if you want to really frustrate your DM and you want to have fun with your DM, what you want to do is ask for everything's name.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers.
Whenever you talk to something, ask for their name, because honestly, a lot of DMs will not have like names in place for everything.
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the
It's
Blade of
hilarious. It
Frontiers.
doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything bad. It doesn't do anything bad to the DM, but it puts him on his toes. You're like, what's the name of this place? Okay, what's the name of the? What's his name? What's your name? Just ask that, and you'll see the DM kind of go for a second and try to either come up with a name on their spot or find one. I keep a roster of names next to me though, so my players have learned not to do that because I can just pull from a roster of random names next to me.
If you just hear me out. Another vision. Karlach's blade raised,
Yeah, there's so much that would be fun. It doesn't actually. So it's a minor inconvenience. So what I do is if you're gonna fight something, don't ask for its name. But if you're gonna have a chat with somebody, just ask for their name. I use a random name generator, and I'm just like, I before each session, I go through and I'm like, okay, well, here's 15 different names in my back pocket, so that I can be like, okay, this person's name is this, this person's name is this. But, well, it's fun to annoy your DM. You got to be careful. You know, bring snacks. Always bring snacks. A hungry DM is a dangerous DM because a hungry DM will TPK you.
Will catches his breath and his lips straighten. Sheer dread twists his face.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
Everyone's like,
now. Don't want this to end badly for either of us. You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes.
Prepping campaigns can be tricky. The good news is, like, players take a long time to do things. So, like, I prepped this one session. This entire, like, my last 3 sessions of D&D were all supposed to be one session. It was supposed to be, you know, you get in a fight in the tavern, you realize it, you go into the, you learn everything.
Truce then, eh?
Take turns ordering dominoes. That's perfect. I DM online a lot, so unfortunately I have to provide my own snacks unless we meet in person.
Well met,
There's just take care of your DM. He'll take care of you guys. And it sounds like he's been doing it for a while. What edition do you play? Are you guys playing 5th edition or something earlier, or Pathfinder?
Kill some evil bastards. Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good.
Yeah. The question is, do you get, like, it also depends on what edition. 3.5. Okay. I think 3.5 is easier to DM. I think there's a lot more random mathematics in there, but as far as prepping, there's a lot more tables and a lot more resources. I don't know why they made 5.5th edition so hard to DM.
Bunch of goons, so-called paladins of tear, to take me back. Problem is,
it's probably one of the easiest.
Fuck yes. They cornered me outside the toll house
Hardest.
just up the hill.
Yeah, no, 5th edition is by far the hardest because there's nothing. Everything is a corner case. Everything is a random ruling that you have to make. Not to mention, like, random encounters don't make sense. There's so much more work that has to go into a 5th edition campaign. It's ridiculous.
If it wouldn't scorch your skin off. You know I'm up for it.
Well, come on, Karlach. I'm resistant to fire damage. We'll go back to camp.
You'll know where to find me.
We'll go back to camp.
Let's hope.
5th edition is banned where you go? Really? What did you do?
What's so funny? You haven't got some laughing curse, have you?
Oh yeah, there's too much to it. I guess was it like the players that come into it, or was it the actual like, or was it is it the system itself? Because if it's just the system itself, like I understand the system's it's not the best for combat. No, I don't want you to be Wild Heart. Wild Magic. I don't think we need that. I think we need a Berserker. Like, yeah, I understand, but everywhere seems to be running 5th edition. Like, all the game stores around us run 5th edition because it's, not that it's convenient, but that everyone knows it, and Wizards of the Coast has been pushing it a lot. Like, I don't know why they push it so much, but they push and push and push. I think I got a heavy axe. Is this two-handed? The heavy axe does a d12. This does a d12. Okay, but +4. Why does this one have oh, it's got a +1 to it. It's the system. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't work. It needed to be replaced. Like, I don't know what they were going for, but the system isn't doing what they want it to, or it is working as intended. From what I've seen, like the fact that they've moved to 1 D&D, the system is working as intended, which means combat wasn't their focus with 5th edition, which is dumb because most of the rule set will like play into combat and dungeon exploration. You know, the issue with 5th edition is the pillar of exploration is completely removed. You don't have that pillar of the game to hold up the rest, and you need it there. With exploration is so boring in standard D&D. It's like you can barely get lost. You can barely get lost. Food. Well, you've got good berry.
Cut the crap.
Don't let her hurt us. Please. We just want to go home.
I want to know if I know he's not telling the truth, but I mean, I still passed. Okay.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Avernus was never my home. It was.
Oh, all right. Wait, you beat us on initiative? Hey, look, another person that failed the hunter's mark. Spellcast. Okay. I wouldn't say spellcasters. Spellcasters are tricky because they can be the most broken characters you've seen, or they can do nothing. There is no in between. For instance, like I had a player who played a I've got a player who played a Twilight Cleric, and I heard horror stories about how good Twilight Clerics are, how rough they are to play in a campaign and all of that. And then I'm like, he didn't do anything that entire campaign. And I'm like, oh, wow, you just... It depends who knows how to play their class is what it is. If you can play your class, you'll do fine. But a lot of players don't learn to play their class. Ooh, I get the sneak attack.
A fine opportunity.
And now we're invisible. I like this cloak. This cloak's good.
Karlak, it's go time. Over there.
Yeah, this cloak is good. Yeah. I don't know if it's the player or the class. Probably more the player, though. It is more the player. So, like I said, so the class itself... Ow. The class itself, the Circle of Twilight Cleric, is extremely powerful. Like, most DMs ban the class because it is so broken. But I'm like, well, I can just play around it. My players are all like Munchkin's power players anyway, so there's no harm in having one more. And then I'm like, you really don't understand the class. He never used a subclass option. He he never did anything like that. I'm like, okay, well, one, your subclass option, the Twilight Sanctuary is what it is that makes it busted, because you'll start handing out temporary hit points to everybody and provide dim light and just a mess of things. And I'm like, okay, you're not using that, which means you don't know that that's your powerful thing. And when I explained it, he just kept forgetting. And it is the player. It was the player. The class is broken. The player was not... You know, I never want to say a player... The player was not skilled enough to utilize the class. Dragonborn are fun. I love Dragonborn. Like,
fuck yes.
As a playable, as a race, Dragonborn are the most fun. Okay, we've got the rage going.
Come on, Karlach. Show me who you are.
What is it? The new options. Because, what did you do? Sorry, I'm pulling up Roll20 over here. What? Why is it saying I'm not authorized to see this? Sorry, I'm pulling up my Roll20 next to me because I'm like, I can pull up fizz bands. In 5th edition with fizz bands, I really liked the changes that they made to Dragonborn. Let's see. Compendium. Bookshelf. Also, I'm Roll20 all the way. Oh no, it's Compendium expansion. Oh well. Well, let's finish this fight first. Because I think I kill her with the moonbeam.
Fuck them. Fuck Thariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back. And if any of Mummy's
Yeah,
little
Roll20
friends
the
want to
website.
pick up where the others left off,
I use it for my online play, and I keep a lot of the stuff in there. So, let's see. Here's a dragon.
that's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a
So
finger.
Fizzbands, the book Fizzbands Treasury of Dragons is just fantastic because they added ooh. I should probably drop Moonbeam before Karlach kills herself on it. Let her go nuts in there. Because they added gem dragonborns with Fizzbands. Get him, Karlach. Leave me alone. I'm staying out of this one. So they added gem dragonborns, which are fantastic because they added gem dragons at the same time. And personally, I love the idea of gem dragons, and that they finally got implemented and how they implemented it. You know, I can't remember if... Did they make it so... Did Fire Breath in the normal D&D, did Fire Breath scale with your level? Because I can't remember. I'd have to look at it. Because it does it with the new Dragonborns. And I think they changed that to where your Fire Breath damage scales with your level. Okay, Karlach, you get that out of your system.
Whew. Had to let off a little steam after facing off with those ignots.
Yeah, plus they give him all kinds of stuff. It's great.
How do I look? Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode.
Yeah. The new...
Hear that?
I love dragons. They're... I love introducing them. I think how they did them in D&D is very interesting. The way that they have... yeah, so like... what is it? It's like 2D... It's like 1d10 or something, but it scales up to 4d10 with the new Dragonborns.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep
Yeah.
a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
I haven't checked Reddit. Honestly, I'm not much of a Redditor. Let's see. Oops, something went wrong. Please try again later. Can't log into Reddit. Let's see. It's not responding to me, and I don't see anything on their Twitter. It's usually where they post that kind of thing, but it's probably down. Sword of Justice. How good is it? Oh, just cast Tears Protection. 2d6.
I'm ready. Whatever
2d6 or 1d12. I think I gave her Savage Attacker, so I think Sword of Justice would work better on Karlak because I gave her Savage Attacker. Didn't I? I can't remember if I gave her Savage Attacker or if I pumped her stuff. Conjure Flame. You're my spear user, but you're also my spellcaster. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know if there's a server issue or something, but yeah, I do think it's down. Check down detector. Okay, well, yeah, if it's down, it's down. There's nothing you can really do. I think you're another person that we go with an ability score, an ASI improvement. Yeah, if it unfortunately this happens where the sites go down. I don't know if it's like they just can't handle it, or what the load of the people on there, or if it's if it got pulled down for like some unscheduled maintenance, or it can be any number of things that pulled it down.
Despite everything.
Which yeah, you're just gonna have to wait it out, unfortunately. Yeah, I wonder if there's like a change at the company that's causing it. Well, not necessarily causing it, but like an issue with the programming. Maybe it's fine. Maybe the maybe it's finally too old to handle like everything that you'd use it for. Lockpicking impossible. Why is lockpicking impossible? Don't I have thieves' tools? I do have thieves' tools. What do you mean lockpicking impossible? Karlak. Knock it down.
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't do a lot on Reddit, and that's just because I've never been. I don't know. I've never hung out on forums, so it being down, I'm not surprised. I mean, I'm glad it's happening on like a Thursday, a random Thursday, instead of when everybody would be on. That's true. When they removed gold awards, when they stopped paying people essentially, and letting people pay other people, they lost a good amount of funding. That's something they should consider just bringing back for people, because honestly, when you remove something like that, you harm your audience more than anything. Reddit removing its gold awards. I don't remember if. I can't remember what it was, but why am I tripping traps?
Someone's left a trap.
There's been a few things where these companies just shoot themselves in the foot and then are surprised when it bleeds. It's so dumb.
There are traps about.
You know, the customers enjoy it. You're making money off of it. I mean, I think they do take a portion of the gold award. Oh, they removed them to try to make money. Yeah. They thought removing them, people using them, it probably costs, well, what it is they saw money in circulation essentially in their they essentially saw money circulating around in their pseudo economy essentially, and then thought they could get a bigger cut, and then they realized, oh crap, that was helping sustain us. And sometimes taking a portion is the right business move. Instead of getting greedy and trying to take more, just taking that small portion, the like 5% or whatever of the gold awards. I don't know what their business model was with that, with the awards, but I'm betting that they took a portion. And they probably made a good amount of money off of that. Taxed awards. Well, not taxed awards, but, you know, when you purchase an award, if I remember right, gold awards, they paid the creator when a gold award was given. So, if I remember correctly, I might be wrong there. Essentially, you're like, okay, well, it's, yeah, essentially taxing it, where you're like, okay, well, I'll give you, you can give the award, say the award gives out $1 or whatever.
Let's get on with it.
Or £1 or whatever currency. You essentially make the cost of the award $1.10. You know, exactly. It could be a tax. It could just be, you know, the price of it. You know, hey, we get 10% of the awards. The money's in circulation. Yeah, award costs $1.50. Give it $1. Gives $1. I mean, that's the perfect business move. That means every single award they're getting money on, and their people. I just healed the wrong person. I needed to heal Carla. I can't believe I healed the wrong person.
Not as bad as it could have.
But those awards, giving them that, doing it that way, that business model works. It works really well because, you know, you get a 50% profit on every purchase, and then that dollar probably doesn't leave your economy too quickly. You know, you might get the people who you might get the people who like stack up awards because they have good posts, but you know, that just encourages quality content. I think bits, so they give people bits for advertising, for like watching an ad. And I think bits do pay people. So I do think that's how they do it with bits. Which is still like the bit system works. Like, because the bit system works that way, I think it does work that way. Because you get bits when you watch an ad, and you can cheer on a creator. So I think the bits you get from the ad are less than what the company makes off of the bits. So it's like, if you get 100 bits from an ad, the company would make the equivalent of 150 or something. I think that's how they do it. That's the right way to do it because, one, again, it encourages quality content.
In the blood. What does it mean?
And I think that's what they need to encourage. The issue is so many companies now do not encourage quality content. Why am I dashing?
A very pink triple pocket.
They're surprised.
Hear that? Someone's fighting the gnolls. We should help.
Don't be a fool, lad. Shut your mouth and keep your head down.
They do. I do think they do, because I think people have a higher engagement on Twitch is what it is. Because on YouTube, you can have so many essentially empty viewers where they don't contribute anything to the economy of the website. How did I miss? Yeah, when they don't contribute anything to the website, it's just an empty viewer. And you want to avoid that because, again, empty viewers are not making the company any money. It's not making you any money. And so charging more for the advertising encourages them to build a system that would that encourages people. He saved. Encourages people to interact. And the big thing, like being able to use your bits and give them to one of your favorite streamers, encourages the company to promote quality content. And I think that's the biggest thing that needs to happen is these companies just need to you can watch any non-age restricted video with no account on YouTube. And because of that, you don't get to see who the viewers are. You don't get to see the quality of them. Plus, the YouTube system tracks viewer count a lot. Their algorithm's trying to track more with watch time, which is the right move. You promote based on watch time. It doesn't help that YouTube changes its algorithm every other week, so your creators can't really understand it very well. Well, thank you for coming to my TED Talk on why the YouTube algorithm sucks. Today we'll be discussing how they hate their content creators. Yeah, we'll rock this tag. But yeah, they don't support quality content because they're just like watch time. Watch time is all it is. And so, like, they used to track tags and different things. No worries. Like, it's the middle of the day. People got stuff to do. Like, shoot, I need an AoE. Who's hurt? Nobody's hurt. Okay. I need an AoE. Well, I need to deal with this thing first. Polar Master. Nope. What? I got skipped? I don't think I've gotten this whole time. Oh, we're getting in trouble. Why is my character in the back doing nothing? Like, I don't think my character has had a turn. Okay, you're raging. Frenzied strike. Okay. That's moving. And we need a healing word as well. Level 1. Let's get you up. Welcome back. Yeah, give me time to actually focus on the fight because I was losing. I was losing and didn't even realize it.
Got to move.
Ew. Oh. Oh no. Like, did you just order too many or? Like, your packages will not stop coming. I've never had that issue. Are you kidding me? How do you miss? Okay, Astarian's down. Oh crap, we are dying. Oh, they all came on the same day. I hate it when that happens. We are dying.
I'm going to enjoy this.
Bonus action. I can't frenzied strike. What happens if I improvise melee weapon? That actually works? Oh, that should not work that way. That's great. I'm gonna smack you with my healing potion. Okay, we really need the healer. Okay, Moonbeam is still up. Let's get the healer at least alive. Let's move our Moonbeam. Looks like we're pretty much out of the fray. Let's take out a Null Hunter. Let's even up the initiative order. I think that's the right play. Even out the initiative order. I know, right? You just take the bottle and just smack him. Improvised melee weapon. I think it's hilarious that it worked. Because I know it shouldn't have. And Astarian's down again. Karlach's gonna have... Oh, I'm down. Wow, we are dying. Okay, well, it's a bonus action for an improvised melee weapon. I completely forgot you exist. I will be honest, I completely forgot that person existed. Ow. Okay. I don't have my big heals. Okay, so you should just be healing. Okay. Level 2 healing. Let's do that on you. And get the Dark Urge up. At least so that, because I should be able to, I've only got a bonus action, which means I can healing word. Let's level 2. Let's keep Karlach in the fight. Strain's up. He's only got a bonus action. Good news. We can still use that. We're lightly obscured now. Let's hide.
Let's find some prey.
No, stop running. Why are you running?
What's it gonna take?
Well, actually, I think running was his best choice there. Yeah, hitting somebody with a potion should not work. It's the same thing for throwing a potion at somebody. I don't think it should work that way. But if it, I won't argue. you know, I won't look the gift horse in the mouth. But it's those little things that are kind of fun. Sorry, my computer was yelling at me or something. Well, you're not going to be... Well, we can always try cutting edge and hide. Never hurts to try.
Gods, it's hot in here.
Go finish him, Karlak. Reckless. Oh, really? Okay, frenzied strike.
What's next?
Well, the good news is we survived. I know, right? There's still bugs all over the place. None of it's game breaking. People clip through walls, but I've never seen it be game breaking. Most enemies stay in the area, and I think that is what it is. Honestly, I think the expectations for gaming have fallen so far. Expectations for gaming has fallen so far. It's so disappointing.
By the gods, you're a sweet sight. Are any of my crew still alive out there?
Oh no, they're dead.
This whole journey's been one grim sight after another. No,
They're all dead.
Goblins, drow.
Oh no,
Risen
Drow too.
Road's more dangerous than ever. You're the first friendly face we've seen since Eltergard.
We're bound for Baldur's Gate. Got some cargo to deliver.
Everyone's heading for Baldur's
We've a
Gate.
stop to make along the way. Joaquin's Rest. It's just up the road. I'd be enjoying a mug of ale right now if those beasts hadn't jumped us. Listen, you look like you know how to handle yourself.
Yes, we can.
You should meet my associates. We've got our own drinking spot by the tavern. Invitation only. Tell the fellow on the door, Little Serpent, Long Shadow. He'll take good care of you.
Good.
Rugen! It's fine. We'd be dead if they hadn't shown up. A little hospitality.
We do all the
won't do
work,
any
and all
harm.
they do is offer us a drink. You know.
Aye, the whole reason we're in this mess. Trinkets for some rich tosser in Baldur's Gate. He
They
gets
are.
his
They
shiny baubles.
Look.
We get a handful of Tarenths.
Let's be honest.
Tarenths are the currency of the
Blizzard.
Centurion, a network of
Blizzard are
merchants
pretty
and
lazy.
mercenaries with few
I don't think they've. I haven't. What's the last great game that they've done other than WoW? And I think the last great thing they've done with WoW is
And you
release WoW
probably
Classic.
also know it's not smart to interfere with Zent business. This is the point when a clever
Honestly,
lass like
Blizzard's
you
one of those
accepts my
companies that
gratitude
is
and
falling
walks
apart.
away.
I think they're Blizzard Activision now. Is it Blizzard Activision? That was in 2019. Yeah. Yeah, that was so long ago. There hasn't been good releases from Blizzard Activision. I'm actually gonna look it up. What has been their recent releases? Not to mention, you know, the new Call of Duty got outsold by Lethal Company. So, yeah, they got outsold by Lethal Company. So when your $60 game gets outsold by a $10 shit post, I don't usually swear, but that's the best way to describe it. You got to be pretty disappointed. They're creatively bankrupt. They haven't done anything. I know they did Diablo 4, but I didn't see too much on that. Everyone was just kind of like, it's another Diablo. They're also not doing stuff with half of their roster. Sod. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to remember what. Sorry, I'm not familiar with that acronym. Apparently they have a decent roster, and they're just not doing anything with them. So, Season of Discovery. They must have switched to the seasons then. Oh, okay. So yeah, if they're doing like I said, they may be doing well with classics, but that's because they're just rolling back to different stuff. So what they kind of own. Oh well, I can't lie. Apparently, Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was a Sekiro Shadows Die Twice was a but that was in 2019 as well. Yeah, they haven't done anything recently because that Sekiro was in 2019. Apparently that one was Blizzard as well. They haven't done anything with Spyro other than remaster their old game. I haven't seen anything on them doing anything with Tony Hawk recently. Yeah. Not everyone's just playing classic on WoW. It's because it's better. They've messed everything up so badly that everyone would rather play essentially the remake. Because I don't know where I don't know. I'm not familiar enough with like the WoW community to know where they screwed up. But at some point they really messed up WoW. I tried WoW. I didn't try WoW Classic. I think I tried spending like 20 minutes on WoW, and I was so bored out of my mind that I'm like, I can't do this. Let's go play something else. Because one of my friends plays WoW, and I'm like, well, he says it's fun. He thinks it's great. I just don't see it. I have resistance to fire damage, I believe. Yeah, I do have resistance to fire damage. I just want to make sure for this next area, I'm going to leave everybody outside and just kind of rush in there.
Smoke.
That resistance to fire damage will keep me alive. Yeah, there's no point in being a new player. They have their audience. Their audience is stuck with them. And because, you played WoW this long. Most people who play WoW don't stop. So honestly, I do believe that they've got their audience. It's not going to grow very much unless they do something revolutionary. And I doubt they will do something revolutionary in the near future. I cannot roll. That's like the third natural one today.
Inside, hurry! We don't.
Yeah, that's like the third natural one today.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, this WoW sucks. Retail WoW. Like I said, they have their audience. That's where I was going. They have their audience. It won't grow. They're not trying to grow. Anybody who's there for the story is kind of just there. They're stuck there. Come on, break. Get you out.
Come.
There's somebody else in here. There's somebody else. They do need a WoW too. Everything needs... Yes. They need an updated engine is one of the issues. They don't have that. They don't have an update. Like, they're not updated for a modern era. With modern gaming, there's so much to it. Oh, he's done for. Is there any way I can pull the beam off of him? No. I could fire breath him. That wouldn't help. Thunder wave him. I'm trying to think of how I can get this splintered beam off of him.
There's no time to waste.
I don't think I die. I've got healing potions. I'll be fine in here. So one game that I'm questioning why they're doing a number 2 is, so for instance, I don't know if you know anything about Smite, the game, but they are doing a Smite 2.
to do.
Which I can't be mad about. Like, they don't need a Smite 2, but the fact that they're trying something new, they realize what they're doing isn't working, and they know why it's not working. So for the whole Smite 2 debacle, what happened was the game was designed on Unreal Engine 3. Yeah, it's like League of Legends.
Still alive?
Oh wow, we're on fire. This house is burning down around us. I might die here. But I'm not leaving this guy.
My faith will guide me.
So the what they did differently than League and some of the other ones is that League Smite is doing. Is he on fire? He's dying. He's dying. I'm not leaving you, man. I'm getting you out.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
What they did is essentially instead of a top-down one game, it's a.
Let's move.
Is he dead? He's not dead. Okay. I still have a spell slot left too, so. You're not dying on me. Yet.
What now?
Maybe I should have brought Karlak in.
Thank you. Now, smoke.
I've got a long road ahead.
Okay, we need to get out of here. Can he attack? Please tell me he can attack.
A long way to go still.
Because this place is going to kill us if we're not careful. But they built their game on Unreal Engine 3, which they admitted, like, hey, Unreal Engine 3, it was good for at the time because it's what we had.
Let's get on with it.
But they found out we can't, because they built an Unreal Engine 3 and didn't go to Unreal Engine 4 when they had the chance, they lost the ability to fully update to Unreal Engine 4.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And because they weren't able to update to Unreal Engine 4, when they're running on Unreal Engine 6, Unreal Engine 4 is falling apart. Well, Unreal Engine 3 is falling apart, sorry. And because it's falling apart, the game cannot keep up, and they're like, well, we would normally have just updated to Unreal Engine 5, but you cannot make the jump from Unreal Engine 3 to Unreal Engine 5. And because they can't make that jump, they are stuck. They're stuck having to release a new game. And so they're like, well, we'll just make Smite 2.
At last.
Maybe they didn't have the budget. That could be, and the game's just seen a lot of growth. The issue that they're running into, I have some issue with how they're jumping to Smite 2, because
now listen close.
Because they can't import all the skins and everything from Smite 1. They're kind of limited in that regard. So they've been releasing cross-gen skins, and it's like, cool, all these people who put money into Smite 1 will give you half your gems back.
Count the dead.
Half of the premium currency back. I'm glad they're giving something, because I know like Call of Duty wouldn't give anything back. They're like, yeah, we're giving you stuff back because we're jumping to the second one, and you're going to lose those skins.
The council will reward you for your effort.
I think they're doing it the best way to a new jump. I think things like Call of Duty get it completely wrong.
A champion indeed.
When you're just jumping game after game, at least like this game's been around for like, I think they're like 13 years by now for Smite. And so,
that may have been the intention of those who abducted him.
So because of that, jumping to this, like, I get it, a 10-year-old game finally moving to a 2. it needed to happen. The same for WoW. I think League has been updating their engine as they go, so they haven't needed it. But WoW needs just to be completely redone. The other question is, does the sorry, the other question I have is, WoW capable of running it, like building something similar in a modern engine? Because they can give it a try. I would encourage them all to try. But if they can't build it in a current engine, well, this game's been around since what, the 90s? And WoW has the budget, is the other issue. Unlike some games that don't have the budget, WoW has the budget. They need that jump. They need to at least do something. The sweet key? I don't know what the sweet key does. It's a key to a suite. Is there like a suite in the house or something? I'm betting that was the key to getting him out. Oh well.
Monsters everywhere. Kill.
Ooh, little cow. I ain't a monster, friend. Not here to kill you.
You speak to me? The monsters only scream. I was ready to run you through. My mistake, friend.
A reset would work. I think what they're frustrated with, because they know their audience isn't going to grow. If they change things too much, what they're going to do is they're going to lose whatever they have left.
Yes, it was screaming. I made him stop screaming. Him? He was the biggest.
And so that could be what's going on, is they're just worried about losing their existing market. And it's like, okay, yeah, you can't be worried about losing your existing market when your game is falling apart. That's what they'd be gambling on. Plus, do they know if the modern subscription model actually works for them?
This is the spot Rugen marked. Doesn't look like much.
Because, if they'll definitely bring in new players. That's what they want. Don't throw a fireball. Don't throw a fireball.
You spot a man crouching between the shelves, just as he spots you.
Bugger! Oh, hell, dwarfs. I thought you were Flaming Fist. Well, down
Is
you
he
go
gonna
then.
bomb the Flaming
They'll be on it
Fist?
soon, so if you're looking to trade, you best be quick. Entrance is hidden behind the wall.
Okay, you're going to bomb the Hidden Fist? That was your plan? Okay, I guess that works. Yeah, they need new players. The other issue is, like, WoW's not a game that you can easily bring friends into as well. You either all started playing it once or you found people who were already playing the game. I have not heard of friends bringing other people into it. And so as their player base continues to dwindle due to the age of the game, they're eventually going to just lose the point where they can actually try something that works. At some point, honestly, I do believe that at some point WoW is going to die. If it hasn't already.
That's far enough.
They need a ton
What's
of new
your
players.
business down here?
And
Answer
the other
honestly
question
and
is
maybe
the
we'll kill you
subscription
clean.
model. Is the subscription model something that works in today's age? Or do they have to convert over to a battle pass
You
model?
revealed our location. That tongue gets any looser, Rugen, I'll cut it out. Come down then.
Yeah, because they're not... The subscription model, gaming model, also is not one that really works. They don't. Game subscription models have never worked. Well, I think they worked way back in the day when the gaming was limited. you need to pull the players in, and you can't really do that effectively
Not everyone
with a subscription model, because it's like, yeah, $15 a month is actually a big ask for some players.
You. Zaris may have welcomed you, but I can see you need to buy me. Then it is well I am asking you just for the return of her prize artist. Tenfold whatever ransom these clots try to squeeze from you, I guarantee it. As far as you're concerned, she may... But there will be time for
Give me just a second. I'm going to
later.
grab a water real quick.
Please, speak to Brem. I need to see the sun again.
I keep a water bottle nearby, so it never takes too long. I need to talk to Bren.
Well, don't you cut a fine figure? If you have the gold, my pet artist will make you a most heroical...
I doubt you've got that kind of dosh line about.
I mean, I have the gold laying about. I just don't want to pay that.
All right, so maybe I was fishing. He's all yours. Don't forget to feed him. He balls something proper.
I can't say I've ever been bought before. No, don't tell me. There's nothing so depressing as learning one's true value.
I mean, 600 gold pieces is nothing to sneeze at.
I am the Oscar Fevers.
Let me remember how D&D does their gold pieces. What's the average wage in 5e? So I want to see how much I bought him for. Let's see. Okay, so so he'd so I'd say for a modest family, about 300 silver pieces a month. So 30 gold a month. So a gold a day. So 600 gold. Yeah, that's like 2 years' wage is what I bought him for.
A genuine pleasure, assuming Lady Janeth still wishes to marry me.
You recall a recent scandal.
Oh, right.
A patriarch of Baldur's Gate who wished to marry a commoner.
I did not run away. A date was never set. There were complications. Before my fame,
By the way, this stream is brought to you by water. Try not to drown.
Another woman. One I plan to spend my life with. But when Lady Janeth offered me a future, right, but unwise, I was forced to retreat into the countryside to paint. Oh, absolutely none. Fame and wealth suit me very well, no doubt. And yet, regardless, we have...
Okay, well,
Say,
let's...
I don't suppose you could spare some coin, could you? Ease the discomforts of the road some.
That was not financial advice. I don't know. Put out a barrel, invest your stocks. Next time it rains, you'll make your money. I think. I'm probably wrong about that. Water stocks, you know. Where's our... Can we bet on that kind of thing on the next rain or something?
I'll leave them for the fist, and in no state to...
I owe
you one for saving my people. That's worth some coin. And my thanks. Our trader can show you some of our more exotic items now. But someone kidnapped a duke, right on our bloody doorstep. The Flaming Fist will
they're
need
gonna
someone to blame.
him for it.
I don't plan on it being us.
Oh, crossbow. Am I proficient in crossbows? Let's see. When you deal damage with a ranged weapon, it must or be baned. Oh wow, you can bane a creature.
Let's march.
Oh, you're proficient in crossbows.
Lamps, lads.
Looking ahead.
Sealed lamps.
I'm gonna take a look around as well. Those look like some kind of bomb. So, probably come this way. Man, there's a lot of traps in here. I wonder what they're defending over there. Oh.
That might be worth a look.
Hey, look, a bat. Free XP. Okay, let's see here. Some stuff. Question is these traps. Proximity explosives.
Well, hello.
I swear this is going to end badly for us. But I have to know. Do we need a sacrificial lamb? Is that it? I think we do. I think we need a sacrificial lamb.
An act of vandalism has taken place. You might want to clear out. Only the guilty party would attempt such brazen.
All right, let the battle begin. How did I miss? Okay. Can I shove you? We are not ready for a fight here. I think we die.
You've messed up. You won't live to regret it.
I'm out of spells. Oh no. Okay, well. Time to bear it up.
Very well.
Sorry, Astarion. Oh crap, you're Oh man, Astarion's in for a bad time.
Let's go.
Oh, you've got reckless attack on you? Okay. Well, what if I come over? What if I rage? And then just go in for the attack. I've already got advantage. Astarion would take it away. Let's come out. I could have snuck attacked that. There's the dash. He's coming up. He's gonna have to fight the bear though. So there must be something worth guarding over here. Yeah, there's gotta be something worth guarding.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Now, Frenzy Strike. Astarian. Finish him off. And plus we're gonna have invisibility for next round. Perfect.
They won't know what bit them.
Another dash. Ow. Another attack on Karlak. We don't have the health. We don't have the health for this kind of fight. Double crossbow attack. Interesting. Okay, let's finish off a wolf.
Ready.
Sacred Flame on him. No, I think Firebolt. Okay, there's a guy down there. We need to... Oh, he's over here now. Perfect.
Moving.
Oh, at least Karlak's having a good time. Really need to give her a weapon to throw.
Yes. On the way.
Man, the bear's over here taking a beating. Yeah, I'm still standing. I don't think the bear has hit. What damage am I doing? Okay. How much damage does the claw attack actually do? 7 to 16?
Need to stay focused.
Oh, he retreated over here.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Ready for another round? Find a route.
Recording this for... I am PETA's worst nightmare, okay? I can't believe that worked. I can't believe that worked. That should not have worked that way. That's great. Now where's my axe? Oh, I had a ranged weapon. No, I was using the improvised throw. Or the frenzied throw. All right.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Basic poison. I would took a Pete as an environmentalist. No, but they're against animal cruelty, so. I mean, actually, no. I put down the dogs. They'd probably be happy that I put down the dogs. If you know anything about PETA, you know, I'm a member of PETA. I euthanize the animals. Abyss Beckoners. There's something more to this room. Abyss Beckoners. What the heck? What are those? What do those do? The wearer summoned creature has resistance to all damage except psychic. Well, it's a very rare piece, so. I guess I'm stealing the painting. I really hope I don't have to fight my way out. I really hope I don't need to fight my way out. Although I think that's my way out. Astarian. Do you mind, I wanted you to disarm the chest, not open it.
Infernal metal. That's what my engine's made of. Hang on to that.
I didn't want to set off the bomb. I wanted to disarm it so that we could actually search it.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. I really hope I don't need to pick a fight to get out of here. Because we'll never survive a fight. Oh, we might, actually.
All is ash and meat.
We might survive the fight, actually, now that I think about it. But we robbed the Santorum, so I can't be too mad. Just walk on by. Just keep going. Pretend like nothing's wrong. Pretend like nothing's wrong. Pretend like we didn't just... You know there's a ladder, Astari, and you didn't need to jump. Pretend like we didn't just murder everyone.
Right. Back already?
Yeah, I want to trade. I want to sell some. I want to sell your own stuff back to you.
Got some interesting stock for a friend of the family.
Let's see what you got. Longbow, giant breaker. Bow, titan string bow. Equal to your strength modifier. What about armor? How are you guys on armor? Yellow of Thorns, Gloves of Thievery. Not really convinced by any of your stuff except for maybe the Titan String. The Titan String might be interesting. No, I've got a bow for her already, but I can load up on equipment though. Reddit's back up finally? Good. I wonder what was wrong. Did they ever post like patch notes or something to be like, this is what went wrong? I don't think they do, but they should.
Pleasure.
Sometimes on Twitter, but not usually. Yeah, I believe it. They honestly need to do it more. That kind of transparency, though, you know, most companies won't do it. We need more of it, but they won't. So we robbed the Xantarim. Got out with some gauntlets. I need to go to the Emerald Grove. Well, let's see. Let's see if the platform formerly known as Twitter has a if on Reddit they posted anything about it. Yeah, never admit fault. Ooh, sorry. One of my headphones just died. I use earbuds to hear the game audio. Okay, there we go. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, nothing. They'll never admit fault. Why admit fault? You know, the second you admit fault, you open yourself up to a lawsuit. Which is why they don't. Or they run the cost benefits analysis and decide that maybe doing damage to people is and paying the cost for lawsuits is cheaper than fixing their product. We're looking at you, Ford. We've all heard about the exploding Pinto. The exploding Pinto, man. Can't believe Ford got away with that. fort. Yeah, the Pinto, like, I still can't believe they got away with that. Although it would be great to drive a Pinto around nowadays with the drivers, because you'd be able to really because somebody would really regret hitting you.
Around here. But you aren't from Elturel. What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells.
We are.
Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil.
That psychic link, it's those
Same as
tadpoles.
you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up.
Yeah.
I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And
No need for insurance in a
some
Pinto.
infernal
Nope.
machinery with you.
Some good health insurance, probably.
A little
No,
gift from
they wouldn't.
Zarian.
It's related to a car accident. They would deny the claim as subrogation.
Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it.
Life insurance. You need life
Be
insurance.
burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
What's wrong with that thing?
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallurgized Demano valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very
Stop speaking
risky.
gibberish. I know
Might
it's
be
a
able to
mechanical heart.
I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's going.
What are you talking about? When you buy the Pinto, in the paperwork you sign away. You make Ford the beneficiary of the will.
Worry about surviving the night first.
I wouldn't be surprised.
But help one.
But the Pinto, man.
If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize
God, the
your engine.
Pinto. What happens when two Pintos hit each other? Like, if they both back into each other. Do we get an even more, even larger explosion?
What say you? Should I give it to him?
Let's see what he can do.
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just
Early will. Inform the family. Don't tell the people you put in the back seat until it's too late. Until you're already cruising down the freeway. You're like, by the way, you know what happened to the Pinto, right?
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Ah, finally an atom bomb. We can finally drop one. Just have to...
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, two Pintos backing into each other, I think it just takes out everybody in the nearby area.
Changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now. But I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report.
Oh, good. Well, we did something for Karlak.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful.
Based into the Ford factory. It's where they build the Fat Mans, For instead of firing mini nukes, all you fire is Ford Pintos. That should be the car people are required to drive in NASCAR and F1, the Pinto race. It'd be the slowest race you've ever seen, but it would be hilarious.
Thank you for protecting the child. If the druids are this far gone, then it's not just goblins we have to fear. So we can risk violence here, or face it for certain on the road. Quite the choice, isn't it?
Oh, you can help.
It's good of you to offer, but there's a whole army of goblins out there. We'd need an army of our own to escort us safely to Baldur's Gate. And while I don't doubt your abilities, you're no army. There may be a way, though. Goblins.
It would be.
Are
You know, forget those expensive German engineers. Forget the French people like trying to fix their car while eating a croissant. What you would get is a bunch of rednecks with that's a rule. Complete hillbillies will be your mechanics, and they have duct tape. They've got duct tape and WD-40.
Everyone in this camp depends on it. We'll be ready to leave as soon as you give.
It'd be one of the greatest races I've ever seen. It'd be hilarious to watch. Duct tape and WD-40 for a Pinto race. I think now I actually have to take a long rest in the game because we have burned ourselves out on fights that we were not prepared for.
Hellfire. She's coming.
Yeah, of course it's the devil. What do you think, guys? Do we send Will straight to hell?
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Duct tape, dungarees, WD-40 for next starter pack. I will allow it. Honestly, it's hilarious that got flagged by the auto moderator. It's great. So, redneck is apparently one of those ethnical terms that you're not allowed to use. It's hilarious. It is allowed here. It is an allowed term. Redneck is not a slur.
You absolute stinker. You kept me a secret.
I cannot believe it flagged
Time
that.
to let the Hellcat out of the bag.
I know. I just allowed the word redneck.
I'm Will's
You know,
patron, the
you know,
fount of his
you got to
power.
use the politically correct term, hillbilly.
Unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Yeah, the politically correct term is hillbilly. I know, but we're allowed to use redneck here.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady.
If we allow hillbilly and we allow redneck, are we allowing white trash?
Sariel sends her regards.
You told me devils only. She's a tiefling, not a monster.
I know, right?
How precious.
Redneck. Why would redneck be a improper term on Twitch? It's a definition of this kind, like this. The people that live in a specific. Actually, I get it. It's practically a white ethnicity at this point.
The point? Oh yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Subclass of human. Subclass. Wait. No. So, is redneck a subclass or is it a main class? My thing's bugging out. My thing just took like 20 clips. I'm not sure what happened. Oh dang, my Twitch is misbehaving completely. It's because I allowed the redneck on my stream. My Twitch dashboard is just completely misbehaving.
What the
It's
hell
mad at
have
me.
you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms.
Get used to the
The stream will keep going. I'm just trying to get chat
There's no
back
going
up.
back. Some magic even I can't undo.
I don't know why it was misbehaving, but
Let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade.
Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine.
Something's wrong with Twitch. Let me see if I can pull up chat another way.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Street manager, here we are. Sorry, yeah, my thing just, it's definitely a subclass. Americans, oh, so the country you live in is your class. So like French is a class. German is a class. Okay, I get that. It's a class. Definitely. And then redneck and hillbilly is a subclass of the American. Does that mean you can multi-class?
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm really.
Oh, that's why you get second languages when you multi-class.
but he chose
So
my
like you
life
multi-class,
over
when you
his.
learn another language, you start to get to the multi-class.
since someone
And then
stuck
you,
their
when you
neck out
adapt
for
to
me
their
like that.
culture, that's when you finally get your first level in that class.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc.
So Americans
How
must
wrong
get
I was.
proficiency in firearms and in patriotism. Right? We got to build an American class at some point.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look
Yeah,
at me.
definitely.
I
Like
did what
Americans
was
get
right,
proficiency in
and
firearms. They
Azora
have to
made
get
me pay
proficiency
for
in
it.
firearms.
I'd be hunting devils
just
and
how it
demons, she
works.
said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not
I don't know about Bud
innocent
Light.
tieflings.
Beer, proficiency in beer,
tend to be
or
unforgiving
proficiency in
from what we know of
alcohol.
them. Will was lucky he didn't
No,
face
I think
a more
alcoholism
severe
should be a
punishment.
feat. It should be one of
I
those
deserve
racial
that.
feats or a class-based
Consider me
feat.
properly shamed.
So alcohol
Mazora who
is
grants me the
alcoholic.
power to conjure armor,
Alcoholism has to be its own
eldritch
thing
blasts.
because you can't just do Bud Light because
Before I was
apparently a lot of
infected,
Americans hate
I
Bud
could
Light
even
now.
pull hell beasts and summon festering clouds.
It's a feat. Most people
I
choose
promise
it.
you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Yeah.
I can't.
When you
utter
take the
terms
feat
or
alcoholism, you get
circumstances of the
proficiency in
pact.
alcohol,
I can tell you most
in
all else,
alcohol
but the pact,
consumption and
unforbidden, unless Mazora
and drink
permits it.
mixing.
But I'll say this: the moment I pacted myself to
Other
Mazora,
Americans
I have
definitely
not
take the
regretted for a
cooking,
heart.
the
It was
chef
my
feat,
proudest deed.
because
It
Americans
was
like
worth
to
the
cook,
sacrifice. All I can give you on that
and there's some
is my
great food
solemn
here.
word.
I think most countries take the chef feat. We love beer. But the Bud Light as a brand has been severely tainted recently. They had some controversies. Their stocks fell. So, yeah. Normally, I would say definitely they are definitely like Bud Light would be, but in this case, unfortunately, Bud Light is no longer something that Americans all love since Bud Light entered the political sphere. And I don't talk politics. I don't want to. I hate talking politics. But they entered the political sphere, and so they paid the price. Beer, though. Beer as a whole. Craft brewing. Craft brewing is a feat.
Connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face as she tells you of Ravengard's abduction.
So, no, craft brewing would be a proficiency of the hipster subclass.
Then we need to seek him out and get him to safety.
It's actually the other way around. So,
Grand Duke Ravengard is my father.
so they ticked off the conservatives.
I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
They pandered to the liberals. They ticked off the conservatives. You know, their base.
You heard right. My father and I were close once upon a time, until he disowned me and cast me out of Baldur's Gate. I can't tell you more. The pact forbids it.
Yeah.
My
So
lips are
that's
quite
why I'm like,
literally sealed.
not so much.
He made me an exile.
I'm not sure who gets the proficiency in Bud Light. Somebody gets proficiency in Bud Light. We'll build an American class later. I'll go through and build it. I'll link it later. It'll be hilarious. You know, the class gains like a... Oh, man. There's got to be so many things you can do with that. We'll have to I'll have to mess around, see if I can build an American class and start building the language subclasses. Okay. Now where am I headed? Got enough magic gear. Yeah, we still love burgers, though. Still love our food. Still love fried food. Ugh. Keep going back to that well of fried food, and I don't want to think about it. So many American subclasses to build. Yeah, so you've got the hipster subclass, you've got the hillbilly the redneck subclass. There's the Midwestern subclass. Texan has to be its own subclass. They get expertise in firearms.
Flowers, leaves.
The Texan subclass gets expertise in firearms.
I was raised in the city. I'm more used to feeling cobblestones underfoot than grass and fallen leaves.
There's so many subclasses you could do. New Yorker. New Yorker. Boss. Like there's some cities that just have their own subclass.
No, absolutely nothing, yet he just... Drop the act. Lads, for the love of all that is holy,
Texas isn't even a
never
part of
clapped
America
eyes on
anymore.
your poor sister.
They've gone rogue.
Drop the act.
Technically everything's gone rogue in the U.S.
Just let her go, please.
They're still American, I believe. They haven't gone too rogue.
Just want to go home. Stop this. We won't ask again. Careful. Don't trust a word. Hand over heart. I don't know their sister. I will gladly help you all. Look
So then is Texan its own class, and then
Where is she?
Or is Texan a feat? Because technically, like, Texas is this weird thing where they're...
Bollocks. You were supposed to rush to my
Texan is a
defense,
feat?
love. Fat lot of good you are. Some advice.
Yeah, because you can be a Texan and a hillbilly. You can be Texan and a redneck. You can be Texan and a hipster. So...
Bye-bye now.
So I think like New Yorker isn't a subclass, it's a feat.
Ain't seen nothing like that before.
Texan has to be a feat. You gain expertise in firearms, and I don't know, something else. Expertise in firearms and animal handling.
It's our started. Next thing, she's gone looking for the
Food
hag.
consumption.
Of all the stupid things to do, and we haven't seen her since. And no good ever came from dealing with a hag.
So you can expertise. You get a benefit from additional food consumption. I think it is. You get like, I don't know. There's got to be something for food consumption. I'm not sure what.
Are you joking? I ain't got a... But not a chance.
They're gonna die.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive. Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
Yep, they're gonna die.
Give me an aboleth over a midge any day.
I failed a perception check. Astarion. Karlak.
Good to be alive. A trap. Time to dance.
A chill runs up your spine. You feel like you're being watched.
Benefits of a druid. Hey, we succeed. Everything's unnatural. Ooh, somebody made this. Yep, this is an evil bog. Why am I hurt? Did I hit a bomb?
How many die tomorrow?
What am I concentrating on?
Might have its perks. At least then I could float over.
Why are we bleeding? What the heck?
Not one for roughing it, I see.
Wallowing in filth is for pigs and children, my dear.
Pigs, children, and people with a little bit of grit.
Grit. Well, they'll figure it out eventually. Ooh, Astarian's got first go. Dark Vision, Death Burst, Force. Full on everything, so. Just murder the Mephit. And then hide. Because I should also be invisible. You'll spare them. You could always make them feel. You could always make them feel embarrassed. Embarrassment is always an option. Ah, my other headphone just died. So I've lost all audio. Gotta let them charge. I've lost game audio. Lovely. Is the controller still dying? It'll tell me if it's dying. I can charge up my headphones a little bit. It's not like you need game audio for this game. You've got Death Burst too. So I actually think I want to target somebody else. Target the trees.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Fire breath them. No, I need to bear it up. Also, we're stacked. Okay. Yeah. Hey, if they're singing well, yeah, they're allowed to live. Don't get them. You don't necessarily have to kill them for that. Okay, that's an ancient mud method. I kind of have to kill that thing. Oh, we better frenzy. I should have frenzied before I attacked. Oh, I badgered. I didn't bear. Sneak attack. Shoot. Disengage. Shoot. Come on, now, Muddy. So, okay, they keep summoning these Mephits. I think if I kill him, I get rid of the Mephits. I think if we kill the main Mephit, we get rid of the rest.
I got this.
We'll miss. Can I still move my moonbeam? No. Okay. Dismiss wild shape. If I can't move my moonbeam without it, I have to dismiss it. I hate it when they do that. They're perfectly away from each other. Ooh, they death burst when they do that. Okay. Good to know. Potion of healing. Now let's hide. We're in the perfect spot. Now we're invisible. Oh, they're just mad because I hit him with a firebolt. No regeneration for you.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Let's pick the fire. I should just move my moonbeam. Can I have opportunity attacks? Man, these guys are tough. There we go. Stay out of the moonbeam. Action hide. Sneak attack. Takes the moonbeam. Tangles. Takes a bit of the firebolt. I think we'll be ending after this fight because with my controllers all low, essentially. Okay. Let's loot these guys. Wood Woad Shield. Plus we're progressing one of the stories. We're progressing the druid. The druid grove. Oh, I failed? Are you kidding me? Okay, well I can... Oh, I can't reach it. I have to... There we go. Letter to Kaga. Progress. Depart from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should you need... I depart soon from Cloakwood to Baldur's Gate. Should need further aid from my circle. Now it's time to ask what's... Be the Shadow Druid's domain. You as first druid. Oh, that's disconcerting. I'm also gonna have to figure out how to fight the hag. Oh, at least somebody can succeed in survival. I do think this is a good place to wrap up for today because I've got with my thing, all the controllers and everything dying, I won't be able to continue. Thank you for stopping by, Alman. It's great having you in and chatting with you. You know, we do need to focus on some growth over here, though, too. So I'm kind of focusing in on the games that I want to play. So, yeah, thanks. Thanks for stopping in. Love having you around. If you ever want to bring any of your friends in, that's cool, too. I'd love to have them, too. You have a good one.